Hello world, welcome to an episode of PonderCast. In this episode, I've got Michele Eaton, and we're going to talk about why you should join us at the Indiana Connected Educators Conference happening October 16th, 17th, and 18th. If you can't show up for all 3 days, show up for 2 days. If you can't show up for 2 days, show up for 1 day. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's so much fun. That's where I'm going to spend my fall break. Please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a review in the podcast. I can't wait to see you at the Indiana Connected Educators Conference. Hope you enjoy this episode. Hello world, my name is Seth Ponder, and this is another episode of PonderCast with a returning guest. I've got Michele Eaton, who actually, by the way, your podcast, the ones that you've been with me, are the most viewed and most listened to.
Seriously?
Yeah. So let's keep it up.
Yeah, okay.
Because so many of our friends are so competitive too. They're just going to be bummed. All right. So last time you were on, I didn't ask you 5 questions. So let's just get to know you a little bit better.
Okay.
So first of all, I'll let you just introduce yourself. So who are you and where are you from?
So I'm Michele Eaton. I am the Director of Virtual and Blended Learning for the MSD of Wayne Township in Indianapolis.
Who is your favorite Butler Bulldog?
Oh, don't make me pick.
I guess you can pick.
Don't make me pick. I won't do it. Ever.
Ever.
Gordon Hayward, come on now.
What are some things you like to enjoy outside of school?
I love running. So that's pretty much my personal time is spent running. I'm training for a marathon currently. So I do that, and I recently got into yoga.
So what's your favorite race? Or I guess what are you training for? Which race?
So I've got a half marathon a week from now, and that's Indy half. And then Monumental Marathon is the big one. So I'm going to come back to that one. I did it last year.
What's your favorite app that you're using these days?
Oh, my favorite app? Like for personal?
Whatever. Yeah.
For personal use? I spend too much time on Instagram. I really like curating stories and that kind of thing. But you know what? Diana Gill got me hooked on this cooking app, eMeals. She probably even mentioned it.
No. Yeah, I don't know this one.
eMeals is really cool. So it's kind of like those, subscriptions where they'll send you all the ingredients for the food and then you make it. Except they send you recipes. So it's not a very expensive subscription. They send you recipes, you mark which ones you want, and it sends to like your Kroger click list or your Instacart, and then you just go pick up the groceries. And yeah.
Oh.
So I really like that because it gives me a little bit more flexibility in the food that I get.
Oh, that's awesome. This is kind of a setup. What's your favorite e-learning conference?
My favorite e-learning conference is the Indiana Connected Educators Conference coming up next month.
And that's what we're here to talk about, everybody.
Softball.
All right. So the Indiana Connected Educators Conference is October 16th, 17th, and 18th coming up. And so how did you get started with this conference?
That's a funny story. I first presented at ICE when I was in the 4th grade. So,
oh my gosh.
My gifted and talented teacher was on the conference committee, and we were really into Hyper Studio. So does that bring back some memories? I don't know if you're familiar with Hyper Studio.
Okay.
We won state, like the media fair, and then presented at the conference. So I have a coffee mug at my house that has like ICE 96 on it. That I'm very proud of.
Nice.
Yeah. And then, so I was added to the board a few years back. And, I got really excited about the conference and started helping out where I could. And the next thing I knew, here I am, co-conference chair for it.
And so, want to give a big shout out to Tim, who's also your
Partner in crime.
Partner in crime. And I have to blame ICE for a lot of my success, and I'm blaming it on them because years ago, in my first year teaching, so 16 years ago, I went to ICE, and I was in a little conference room, a breakout session, and Tim was leading about Twitter. And now I'm addicted, and I blame Tim for that. So
Shame on you, Tim.
Right. My Twitter anniversary always pops up on ice, and I blame Tim. So what are some things that we get to look forward to at the ice conference? I guess we'll start with day one. What's going on the 16th?
Okay, so the 16th is actually the pre-conference. So not everybody will be there for the pre-conference, but we have a free Coach Ed camp that's going on. And actually, you don't have to attend the conference to go to that. You can just you can register for the conference, but just choose the free Coach Ed camp. So if you're an ed tech coach in the state, that's a great opportunity. It's a conference, so we kind of determine the sessions more on the fly. Diana Gill is organizing that. She's got a ton of fun stuff planned. So that's a time to connect with other coaches. And then we also have an opportunity for you to sign up for additional content. We have Makey certification. We have a build your own 3D printer workshop where you come in, you build a 3D printer from scratch, and you get to leave with it. So that's really cool. And then in a similar session, we have a build your own drone pre-conference workshop. Yeah. So you build a drone from scratch, you take it home with you. And we're really excited about some of that content.
So Thursday is day one. Who are some exciting speakers that are coming?
Well, so the conference theme is designed for learning. So most of our spotlight and featured speakers are coming in thinking about design. Now that's kind of a broad theme. So we have folks talking about design thinking. Les Macbeth, she is our day one morning keynote. She's going to be coming in talking about how we can get students to tackle big problems and challenges. We also have several folks coming in who have experience with graphic design, designing flexible learning spaces, thinking about instructional design. Really excited about all of that content. And then day two, we have for the morning, Manuel Herrera coming in. He's going to be talking about visual thinking and leading the audience through some visual thinking exercises. So pretty excited about that. We also have midday keynotes, which are a little bit different than your traditional keynote experience. And so day one, we'll see short mini keynotes around different aspects of design, and that'll be after lunch. And then day two is a pretty exciting new keynote format. We have People's Choice. So it'll be similar mini keynotes, except our Indiana Connected Educators community voted on them. We had several people submit video ideas for different keynotes. We got hundreds and hundreds of votes, and the top 4 votes will be speaking. So those 4 keynoters are going to be Chris Young and Marcus Painter, Nadine Gilkison, Diana Gill, and Amanda Moore. So powerhouse Indiana educators leading some keynotes there too. So really excited. And that's just the on-stage content. That's not even talking about the content that we're bringing in from around the country and then around the state.
Yeah, and we've had a Twitter last week about mindfulness. That was great. And so we have some...
Krause, we're bringing her in, designing for mindfulness.
Thursday night, we've got some other social events happening. What's going on Thursday night?
So everyone that attends the conference is invited to join us at Pinheads in the evening. We have a sponsored event going on there. We'll have some heavy appetizers, drinks, there's arcade games, and all of your favorite Indiana educators hanging out. And then we'll stick around through the iAnyLearn Twitter chat, have a live tweet up. So certainly anybody can be tweeting, but there'll be a pretty substantial group of us hanging out at Pinheads, also tweeting, participating, and that's always a good time. So very excited.
Yep.
Very excited about that.
We always
and
have
I'm
fun.
really excited about taking everybody on at skee ball. So if anyone out there wants to lose in a dramatic fashion in skee ball, just let me know.
I think at the beginning we said we're both pretty competitive people, so this will be...
I don't know. I have no idea where you got that idea.
Michelle, why should people attend the Indiana Connected Educators Conference?
Well, the Indiana Connected Educators Conference is your premier ed tech conference specifically for educators and administrators around the state. We are the Indiana affiliate for ISTE. So if you're familiar with ISTE, it is this massive international conference, and sometimes it's hard to get to ISTE every summer. So this is a chance for you to get that ISTE feel right in your own backyard. We're bringing in tons of speakers, and what I love so much about this conference is that it's a super high energy fun event. You forget that you're actually learning, and we won't even call it working. So, and ultimately, it's a great time to connect with like-minded people from around the state. I get to hang out with all my ed tech friends, so I think it's the best time of the year.
And we'll both be there, so it'll be fun.
So what else do you need? That's a shortened answer. Seth and Michele will be there. Sign up.
What do you define as success?
Oh wow. I think it's important to think about success as a process. If I ever think that I'm done, then I think that I haven't. I don't think that's successful. So looking for opportunities to iterate, to improve, I think that is more success than a finished product.
As we wrap up, we're going to put links down below so people can sign up. Also, how can people find you on social media, or where can they find you?
Okay, so yes, follow Indiana Connected Educators on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Be our friend, please. And then if y'all want to talk to me, I am on Twitter. My handle is, I wish it were just my name. It'd be so much easier, but it's like Mish Eaton. Because Michele Eaton and Michele Eaton 0 through 25 were all taken. So it's rough out there, folks, when you try to find a new Twitter handle.
That's
so
right.
MicheEaton.
And we'll put that down there, so make it easy for everybody. All right. If people have not registered yet, where do they go?
Really simple. Go to iceconference.org. There's a registration there. And bonus information, if you are wanting to bring a group, automatically, if you register 4 people, you get a 5th person free. So if you register as a group and you have 5 people in there, you're only going to pay for 4.
There we
It's
go.
$150 per person for 2 full days of learning. We feed you breakfast and lunch, and we have that social Thursday evening. It's a pretty great deal.
I agree. I think it is the best bang for your buck when it comes to conferences. And that's one of the reasons I started going many, many years ago. And now I just keep going. So it's lots of fun. Thank you so much, Michele. If anybody has any questions, feel free to contact Michele or I, and we'll try to point you in the right direction. And sign up before October 16th so we can see you on the 16th, 17th, and hopefully the 18th.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you so much, Michele.